Now, this is something that's very important in Asia. In fact, it's part of the architecture of buildings, how the staircases go up, where buildings are aligned, how people live. What is your particular interest in it? And you sound as if you have a Scandinavian background. I mean, is feng shui something important in Scandinavia?
Well, there's a huge digression coming. My name is Scandinavian. I was named for a Norwegian opera singer. I identify as Irish, though. But so I don't know if there's any feng shui in Scandinavia, but their designs are so clean, I would suspect. So, yes, feng shui is huge in Asia. Taiwan, Singapore, Hong Kong. I believe it's practiced widely in mainland China, even though it's officially frowned upon as a superstition. But it's also huge here in the U.S., no less than Donald Trump doesn't make a move without it. He would no more start working on a building project without a feng shui master than he would without, if it was L.A., without a seismologist to tell him if the building would stay up in an earthquake. That's because these observations that amount to feng shui have developed over thousands of years, and they work. As Donald Trump says, I do love to quote Donald Trump, not that I've ever talked to him, but